y'all, it's Betsy, and today we have a fun video. We're going to be testing out the new Terre El Barrio palette. Okie dokie, so I pre-ordered this back in October. Now Terre is a Latina-owned independent beauty brand, and it is a one-woman show. So all her shadows are hand-pressed, and I've been interested in trying out the brand, but I am not a single shadows person. The problem with me in single shadows is I want to own all of them, and I don't know how to edit it down. So for myself personally, I prefer to buy palettes. So when this became available, I pre-ordered it on initial release back in October, and it retails for $45. So as you can see, the outside of the packaging is super cute. Now this does have a 12-month shelf life, and it is vegan and cruelty free. Now if you look at the artwork on the outside of the palette, it has a very beautiful graffiti style artwork, so I'm intrigued. And then when you open her up, she looks like this. There are 9 shades, and again, these are hand pressed. So we're gonna start off by swatching, and then I think I'm gonna do 2 looks, or a look and then wipe it away and then do my final look, because I'm really wanting to stay in the red family today, but we'll see how that goes. Okay, so first off we have Ritmo. Ooh, that's so pretty. Cono, and I do not speak Spanish, so if I butcher these, I am so sorry. Magente, or Magenti, Sangri. So, we've got Ritmo, Cono, Magenti, Sangri. That red is such a beautiful Christmas red, let me tell you. And these shadows feel nice and soft and uber pigmented. So then we have Lorena. Oh, I want that on my eyes. Carnival. Oh, that's beautiful. Balar. Oh, I like that one too. Salvagi. Okay. So we have Lorena, Carnival, Bailar, Salvagi. These are all beautiful, and they have a lot of pigment to them. And then last but not least, we have Por la Noche, which is like a beautiful navy blue. Okay, so that is all 9 of the colors. There are 4 shimmers, and there are 5 mattes. So I figured we'll kind of do like a blue look first, and then we'll kind of go back and wipe it away and do my Christmas look that I'm wanting to do. So let's kind of play and see how these perform. Now I have went ahead and primed my eyes. I used the Makeup by Mario little eye priming set in the shade Fair, because I did want to lighten down my eyelids, especially when I'm using some super pigmented colors. So I'm gonna grab, this is the BK Beauty 201 brush. Y'all know this is a favorite. Now I will say the shadows are a little bit crumbly. You can kind of see that they are a little messy, but that really doesn't bother me. I'm just letting you know in case that bothers you. So we're gonna go into the shade Carnival. Ooh, that picks up nice. And we're going to use that kind of as our transition shade. That is really pretty. Really pretty. Oh, that builds very quickly. So yeah, you could get a very pigmented look with this. And it's Christmas time, so even though the blues and stuff are really pretty, that to me does not scream Christmas. I think I may only do one eye with this, and then we might do something else on the other. Okay. So that blends out really nice. Okay. I'm liking that. Okay, so let's grab something a little bit smaller. This is a BK Beauty 205, which is a little bit more of an ankle brush. And we're gonna go into the Por la Noche, which I think means something at night, could be wrong. And we're gonna use that to deepen up the crease, because I really wanna see how these shadows blend together. That's so pretty. Oh, that is really pretty. Look how well that blended. Like, no patchiness. I am in love. These are so good. And y'all should know I play with a ton of shadows all the time, so I can tell pretty quickly a lot of times if I'm going to like a shadow or not. Let's kind of clean that up a little bit. So that's really pretty. Let's apply something on the lid. I think I'm gonna apply Belar. See how that goes. Kind of mix the red and orange to me that is like a really pretty corally kind of shade. I really like that color. Let's see how it picks up on a brush. So I'm just grabbing, this is a ColourPop E3. There we go. Oh, that's really pretty. And actually that color, I was worried that that would look a little odd, those two together. But that went on really nice, even with, this is just a dry brush. I mean, this doesn't have any glitter glue or anything on it. And I mean, that picked up really, really nice on that brush. Can take a little bit more of the Por la Noche shade and kind of use that to fade in a little bit. Ooh, that's pretty. So pretty. Let's grab another little brush. I'm not sure which one we use. This is just a small ColourPop brush. This is the E21. We're gonna go into that shade Ritmo, which is that yellow, that really yellow gold. Picks up nice. And apply that to the inner corner. And get it on my nose, but that's okay. I really like how that performs. Gonna take that same 201 brush and really kind of blend that under the eye because I want to see what kind of completed look I can get. Okay. That's really pretty. Now it's not as clean as I would typically make it because I'm gonna wipe this away, but those four colors made a really pretty look. Okay, let's see what we can do with some green. Because y'all know, I love green eyeshadow. Love, love, love green eyeshadow. But I do green eyeshadow all the time, so I'm wanting to kind of simplify. So I'm gonna grab, this is a clean BK Beauty 201. We're gonna go into the shade Magenta. And we're gonna use that as our transition shade. Okay, so that color is definitely pulling, not as army as I thought it would be. It's a unique shade of green actually to my collection, which is, you know, a little on the shocking side because I own like every shade of green. At least that's what it feels like. Okay, that looks really pretty. So I'm thinking we're gonna see what we could do over here with kind of like a two-color look. Just kind of do like this, and then we're gonna take the shade Kono, which is that green shimmer, and apply it all over the lid. That is super pretty. And then we could even take that same Ritmo shade, that beautiful golden yellow, and use that in the inner corner. Okay, so we really liked how both of these sides performed. So now let us make us a red Christmas look. So first thing we gotta do is wipe all of this away. See how easy that is to do? And y'all need to let me know if y'all prefer me doing videos like this where I'm doing more than one eye look in it, or if you prefer it with just the single eye look or over days. But I have a lot of palettes coming in, so I'm wanting to kind of use them. So I'm just taking and applying my eyeshadow primer. This is, again, the Makeup by Barrio eye priming kit in the shade Light. Because I still have some of my Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas Eye Base, which is my favorite to work with, but I need to use up some of my other eyeshadow primers and it is getting low. So I'm like, well, we'll use something else. Because I have a lot of eyeshadow primers. Now, when I did this earlier, I didn't set this down because I don't really feel like this needs to be set down. You know what I mean? Okay, so let's grab our ears. These are my Nightmare Before Christmas ears. See how Jack Skellington's right there? And then it's like a little fascinator. Isn't that the cutest? We'll put the little veil back so we can see what we're doing. Okay, so this I want to make really a pretty red eye look is what I am looking for. So let's grab my e.l.f. eye tapes, some scissors. But yeah, no, this excites me. I love this kind of color story. And it is very unique. Like, I don't think I own anything like this in my collection that is like a red, green, blue color story, because I feel like that is so unusual. So I'm gonna grab another BK Beauty 201 and we're gonna go into the shade Selvage. Kind of dust that off because I wanna use the orange as like our transition shade, because we're gonna be applying a lot of red, but I feel like I need something to use as like the base for it. And I love a good red eyeshadow, but sometimes, depending on what you're working with, reds can either pull really orange, they can pull really pink. So I'm thinking that if I use this rich kind of, I mean, this is like a true orange, I think that it will help as a base to kind of build upon. So, yeah. And I still got to do my Black Friday haul. I'm still waiting on a few more things. Shipping is taking forever. Okay. So that's what that looks like. So now I'm gonna grab, I'm looking for a BK Beauty. I'm gonna dust this off. This is a BK Beauty 202. This is one of my favorite brushes to work with to apply like more pigment into my crease, because I'm really wanting to make this a really pretty green look, or not green look, red look. So here's the shade Sangre. I think that means like blood or something. I could be wrong. Oh, that's so pretty. But you kind of see, using that with the orange, how that doesn't make it where it's not pulling pink. And I mean, these are like practically blending themselves, which is always a good thing. So I'm gonna take my 201 and really kind of go back and forth, make sure everything is nice and blended. gonna look like I have pink eye. So I'm taking that 202 and really building up the crease, because again, I want this to be a really pretty red eye look, which is really not something I mess with a whole lot. So we're just building. That looks so pretty. And you can see that there's no patchiness. These shadows are very, very pigmented, so I like that. And you see, even though I used that orange, the orange is definitely not the focus of this look. Just really needed it to have something to kind of blend out on. Okay, really liking this. Okay, so that is some hardcore red in the inner corner. So we're gonna take my makeup wipe and kind of fade that out a little bit because I don't want it too much. Okay, so next what I'm going to do, I'm going to take, this is a BK Beauty 203, and I'm going to use this brush in the Lorena shade, which is right here, which is that really beautiful, beautiful deep red shimmer. Because I'm going to use that, even though it's a shimmer, because I don't mind using shimmers in the crease. We're really gonna use that to deepen up that crease. See what I mean? Let it focus. See how much more depth that eye has? And it's nice to see that these shadows are performing that way, so I can use them in the crease. Because there are certain shimmers that you gotta try to use them in the crease, and they're like, nope, we ain't working with you. There we go. I'm going to take my 201 again, just go over the edge, make sure everything's blended. I'm loving this so much. Okay, so I'm going to take my ColourPop E3, 4, whatever this one is, 3 brush, and we're going to add some shimmer to the lid. And even though I love red eyeshadow, I don't wear it as often as I should. Y'all know what I mean? Like, I wear a lot of bright colors and I wear a lot of deep colors, but red is never one of those colors that I go for too often. And I feel like I should. So I'm just using this to kind of make a fake cut crease, half cut crease. And we're gonna go into the shade Lorena for the outer half of the eye. See how that is a beautiful color. And I'm pretty sure that that Lorena color is very unique to my collection. And then we're gonna go into Balar, nice if I'm saying that, which is that red and orange kind of corally shade, to add a bit more brightness. Bring a little bit of life back into the look. Oh, I love that color. That is so pretty. And see how pretty and monochromatic this look is? Like, I am a sucker for a good monochromatic look. Okay. Oh, that looks really pretty. Okay, then take that same 201 and we're just gonna make sure everything is blended together. Okie dokie, let's take these off. Okay, so yeah, I'm really digging this eye look. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go off camera, I'm gonna take and do the rest of my face, and then we'll come back and do the lower lash line and talk about my thoughts on this palette. Okie dokie, so I'm back and I have the rest of my face on. I used my Gucci bronzer, my Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic Swish and Pop blusher in the Climax, so it's the baby blush. And then for highlight, I used the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Superstar Glow Highlighter, which looks like this. She's so pretty. And then for lips, I used the, where is it? I have a lip liner. Okay, I don't know what I did with my lip liner, but it was one of the ColourPop lip liners from the, oh, right here. This is from the Hocus Pocus collection, so this is Lucky Rat Tail. And then I used Red Scare, which is from Trixie Cosmetics. It's beautiful matte red. And then the Pleather Daddy lip gloss over the top. And then I lined the inner part of my eyes with the ColourPop Joyride, because I wanted to keep it, as you can see, I wanted to keep this look very, very, very red. Okay, so I need to grab a brush. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this. This is the Rephr 14. See how nice and tiny that is? And we're gonna go in first to the Lorena shade, that metallic, deep, like cardinally red. And apply that first. I'm really liking how these shadows are performing. Like, this makes me want to go and buy all of them, but I probably won't, but I do, it makes me want to, so that's always a good thing. So now we're gonna go into Sangre, same brush, which is the brighter red, and really kind of fluff that in and blend it out. Maybe not soak it so much into my crease. Okay. That is some heavy duty. So I'm going to take that 201 and go over and make sure everything is nice and blended. That looks so pretty. Now I take my sponge and just kind of go over and smooth it out, because I did go a little hardcore. Which, you know, it is what it is. It doesn't bother me any. But that looks really, really pretty. Okay, let's add some lower lash line mascara. The Wander Beauty Mile High Club. And I am wearing false lashes, the same ones I wear every single time. I really like these. Okay. There we go. And we need an inner corner highlight. So I'm gonna grab, this is the Rephr 03. I love this little pencil brush. And we're gonna go into that shade Ritmo, that really bright yellow gold. Cause oh yeah. And we're just wrapping that around close to the eye. See how pretty that is? I want to keep it really close though. Okie dokie. So that looks like the completed look. Fix that where I put a little bit too much powder down. So what do you think? Okay, so I am completely digging this look. This is, to me, screams a beautiful red Christmas look. What do you think? So yeah, I would definitely recommend trying out Terre Moons. These shadows performed amazing. And I've actually had it on longer than you think, because during the middle of putting on the rest of my face, we had a train go by and then I had my printer go off. So this has been on for about an hour already. So, and they still look really, really good. Like, I love the way that this came out. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button right down below. And if you hit the notification bell icon next to it, that will notify you when I post new videos, which for December is every single day of the month. So I guess that's it. So we'll see y'all later. Bye.